Hello, so we're in day 4 of our walk through 1 Thessalonians, and this is chapter 4. And at this point in the letter, Paul moves on from reflecting on his time with the Thessalonians and thinking about what instructions he wants to give them, how he wants to urge them to live according to please the Lord. And I reckon he's sort of covering stuff that maybe he didn't get a chance to say while he was with them. He was in and out pretty quick. And actually what he's urging them to do is to live in a way that is very different to the culture that they're in. They're living in a Roman culture where the standards of sexuality and sexual purity were pretty low. I'd say that probably reflects what's going on generally in our culture too, that it's pretty much do what makes you feel good, even if that comes at the expense of others, even if that means taking someone else's girlfriend, wife, having an affair, doing what makes you feel right. And they were needing to make a stand and show that they were different, to be set apart, to be holy. And that probably would have caused suspicion and a negativity perhaps from their neighbours, who maybe saw them as I don't know, prude or you know, well, certainly living against what was typical in that time. So it was really encouraging them that actually you need to change your lifestyle. You need to look different to those around you, which we know. So he encourages them to not live in lustful passions like their neighbours, like those around them, like the pagans who don't know God. Don't live according to what you want, getting what you need for you, but love well. And he sort of contrasts that kind of self-serving love with the brotherly love that he says, look, you've already got this. I don't need to tell you this. You've already got this down. You are loving each other so well in the right way and looking after each other well. I really hope that Paul would have said that about us, that, you know, that we love each other well, that would be really evident. But he also goes on to talk to them about living quietly, living quiet lives. And again, I feel like that's quite countercultural. I feel like our society is probably quite similar in a lot of ways to the Thessalonican society, in that it's about seeing and being seen. It's about promoting yourself. It's about making sure that you look good to others. And actually what Paul's saying, no, don't live like that. Make it your goal to live a quiet life. I mean, that's not the kind of thing you hear on social media. It's not like, yeah, just get on, live a quiet life. He says, mind your own business. It's all about like getting the latest gossip, being heard, letting others see what you're doing. No, just live a quiet life. Mind your own business, work with your hands, like get on and do something productive, produce something. And then people who are not Christians will respect the way you live, and you'll not need to depend on others. Get on and do the work. Be faithful with what God's put in your hands. And I think that was quite pertinent, because there were people in that society who'd become quite idle, who just weren't really wanting to do anything. And there were others who had a thing against manual labour, kind of thought they were above it. And so actually, Paul's saying to them, look, you need to look different from the people around you. You need to stand out. And you need to do that quietly, though. You just need to get on with it. You need to be a safe pair of hands. So I feel like there's something in that for us. You know, people will recognise something different about how we approach every aspect of our lives, how we do our work, how we go about the everyday, taking the kids to school and I don't know, interacting with the world around us. If we just do that with an integrity and a consistency and a faithfulness, that speaks loud in a world that's all about look at me and getting what I want. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that today. Have a good day.